Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'm running it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. That he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. Or if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but high hobby. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running to your posse. What's in the speakers and what's in your potty? And she trying to kick it, but this ain't clear. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave. But The Last of Us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chill with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave. But The Last of Us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Ron? I wasn't gonna say anything bad. I just want to
What's
learn
going
how
on,
to use
people?
Instagram. I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry.
Everybody, I don't know where your
Sorry.
camera is positioned, where Dez is for you, but everybody just stop and look at Dez.
Oh my God. My bad.
You
My
need
bad.
to
Okay.
leave.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, I'm gonna make that a soundboard. You need to leave. Y'all know that sound from TikTok. You need to leave. What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment from LV1Gaming.com. And congratulations, you guys leveled up to 273. This is the Double XP podcast. Shout out to everybody who came through Saturday. Listen, it was almost 7.5 hours of content. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. Shout out to Rand and Lord Addis for coming through. I ain't gonna hold you. I was tired, Buck. I was tired. My stomach was hurting. I need to use the restroom. Like, I was struggling to get through the last hour of that show. We're definitely gonna do it again next year. It may not be as long, but we definitely do it again next year, man. Shout out to everybody who came through, from Ryan McCaffrey to Special Nick to Randall Thor to Neo GameSpark. Local. I ain't gonna lie, I loved everybody who came through. Probably my favorite album was with Lord Cognito and Neo. Those two together, that was so much fun. But I appreciate everybody who came through. Lady Infamous who came through and rock with us. Everybody who came through Saturday and rock with us, I really appreciate. Shout out to the chat. JFX88 was the first one in chat. They chat too, my brother. I appreciate you coming out and rocking with us. Boy, what's going on with you, my love? Thank you for rocking with us. If you're good at sound my voice, hit that like button, help us out a whole bunch, and share the stream out again because it helps us out a lot. Whether you share it out on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, wherever you decide to do your social media get down, share the video or the podcast. That helps us out a whole bunch. Let's go into introductions. First up, my right hand, man, the floor hugger with the hardest of ours.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. I felt that. I'm glad to be back. Like Fame said, we can't thank you enough for Saturday and hanging out with us and just rocking with us in general. Glad that you could be part of our family, and we're here to talk about a Titan falling and maybe other stuff and cool things. But I love you guys, and I miss you guys I don't know. I'm gonna do 2 weeks without you guys.
Play video games.
Play video games.
But it doesn't. That's not you.
If we
I want
can,
you.
at all costs.
Oh, girl, you can always hit me up.
Want you all night.
Night.
I'm gonna get copyright strike. Next up, if your emails is popping and your DMs is full, that's us communication director level 1 trying to get a hold of you, baby. BanJ67, what's going on, Chief?
So weird.
I'm just
That's harassment, G. Somebody gonna file sexual harassment behind your
Oh my
head.
god.
You remember that one dude that went viral that all he did was like turn and smile in the camera? Baron, you should try to do that so you can go viral, bro.
Who is that? I gotta look that up. Who is that?
Oh yeah, all he did was like look into the camera and smile, and like he went super viral. But he was like kind of what Baron's doing right now.
It was real predatory. But no, you know what? Was that Chase? What up, Chase?
But there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
My birthday buddy.
What was I gonna say?
Brothers.
What did
We're
I do?
happy and we're singing.
Crunchyroll's on PlayStation. That's
you got the fro. Give me a high five.
Give me a high five.
cut and print. Hey,
You
but
know
no,
that. I know, baby.
y'all not listening to me.
What?
Sorry.
Crunchyroll
is on PlayStation Plus Premium, even though you only get 5 shows to watch. But still,
But you've only been
It's
streaming
baby
it for
steps
last.
though.
That's
Baby
not
steps.
Crunchyroll. That's just roll.
That's just rolling. It's just there. It kind of crying.
It's soft roll. It ain't crunchy.
Yeah.
It's moist roll.
Tempura.
Ew.
It's
Damn.
moist roll.
It's a damp roll. We'll just say damp because
Y'all can't moist.
Ugh.
Why? you doing that?
It
No,
tickles the
ma'am.
wrong part of my brain.
Mm-mm.
No man.
Sorry.
Dude,
Sorry.
it's a damp roll. But yeah,
Damn.
I'm just happy. I was like really writing an article. I was like halfway done with it, and then I went online and looked, and I was like, it's on there. But it's literally 5 shows. So yeah, my bad.
Shout out to the chat. I see you on site with Hustle rocking with us. Chase, of course, my birthday brother. Emmanuel A1 said those Afro puffs are beautiful on her.
Thank
Listen,
you.
when we logged up, first thing I said was, I see you, Dez.
No.
That's
Thank
how she better be
you.
at PAX East.
That's how I'm be at PAX East.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna
Straight
rough
up.
with my Afro puffs. Hey, rock on with your
With
bags.
your bags.
Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about that.
Looking like a black
Lady
ass
Foxfire,
Powerpuff
what's
Girl.
happening with you, lady? I appreciate you coming through and rocking with us. Next up, DALLAZ.
Man, it's only right. Hey. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? Hey, listen. I thought I was gonna end up saying something clever, but I'm not. So I tell you a joke. It was this blind man, right? He walked past. He walked past the
Don't do it.
landfill. And he said, "Hello, the day before."
Damn.
Oh, it took my brain 6.3 milliseconds to get that, but I got it. What's that? I understood that reference.
Damn, D.
I understood that reference.
Man,
Good
so
job, D. The
that being
people
said,
with the people with only 6 remaining brain cells, you're not gonna understand that, but good job, D.
I'm not gonna lie, that was off the dome. That being said, I'm ready to get it going. Every time I see y'all, I feel like it's been a long time, so I miss each and every time. So let's get it.
Last but not least, with her Afro puffs, found the dames for games. I know the work she does at Freedom Games, one of the hardest working women on the planet. I love to bug her a lot. Des, what's going on, sis?
What's up? I'm so happy to be. It feels like it's been a long time, but we were all just together on Saturday, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
I don't know why it
Yeah.
feels like that, but I'm always happy to be here. And shit, let's go. Talk. We have a lot to talk about.
I can't wait till the day comes we're all in the same room because
Same.
you don't think we're not recording, doing some content together in the same room. It's gonna be wonderful. And then
We
when
should
you
just
said
hit up Grub and go sit on his couch, like just all in level 1 and
Oh,
talk.
that'd be
yeah,
fire.
tell him he don't have a choice.
Yep.
That'd be
Tell
fun.
him if not, we're gonna play a card that he might not want us to play, but we'll play it if we have to.
Man.
Oh, you said no?
Always-
Bet.
It's always ready.
Card.
Bet.
Always
Trap card.
card.
You fell into my
You
trap
act-
card.
Yeah.
He said, no, I don't think I had time. Trap
Yeah.
card. You call me the N-word? Bet.
Stupid. Stupid.
Hey,
That's
somebody
not what I
hear that.
said, fam. I just said no. Oh, I'm a monkey now.
I
Got
can't.
it.
I
Oh,
can't.
I mean,
I can't.
listen,
Somebody get
my
this one.
gaslight game, I've leveled up. Like the older I've gotten, the more the ability, my gaslighting ability has blow-uptuated. Right? I'm here now. Right? I'm here.
Exponentially grown.
Yeah, exponentially, bro. Exponentially. Shout out to the chat. Spillage. Greetings, game. What's going on with you, Spillage? Thank you for coming through and rocking with us. If you could have sound my voice, if you guys hit that like button, I promise you, it's free 99. Don't cost you a dime. I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line.
Hey.
Listen. It don't cost you a dime, but it helps us out a whole bunch. Hit the like button. It helps us out. We're gonna start with Wolverine. And more directly Insomniac, right? So Insomniac was hacked, and the hackers kind of revealed some stuff, right? They said they kind of, and I didn't go look myself because I didn't want to see, but some screenshots from Wolverine were leaked. A little bit of a scene or two from Wolverine was leaked, and we now know Spider-Man 3 is already in production. It's already up and running. And then we also find out that they are making a Spiderverse multiplayer game, bro. And I'm telling you, when I saw that, I lost it because I love Spiderverse, right? A multiplayer Spiderverse game. I wonder how that's gonna play, but that could be absolutely fire. But this is what happened. People who have hacked Insomniac say, listen, you got 7 days to give us 2 milli. Or we're leaking everything. We're leaking everything we got on Wolverine.
Jesus.
We're leaking everything you got. Everything you got, we're leaking it. If you don't drop 2 milli, 2 milli, they got to drop, right? I want to get y'all thoughts on this because this seems like every twice a year, a hacker's getting into it, but it seems like nothing really comes of it. The GTA hackers, I mean, what really came from that, right? B, I want to start with you. First off, from what we're hearing about Spider-Man 3 being in production, Spider-Verse game, did you look up the Wolverine leaks and what do you think about this ransom of 2 milli, or they're gonna drop everything?
You know what's crazy is I seen the pictures. I forgot who shared them out, but it popped up on my timeline, and it's a third person over the shoulder experience from what it
So it
looked
look like so
Um,
it's like God of War ish. Is it that what it's gonna look
yeah,
like?
it looked God of War-ish, just based on what was shown, which was very little, right? Now with the hack, what's so creepy is that number is low enough to where it's like, hey, y'all should just pay it. But then at the same time, that's low enough, and if they do pay it, now it's gonna keep happening over and over and over because you paid out. So it's like, what do you do? And maybe they just let the leaks run and bank on the general public never see any of it, because most of them would never see the info anyway. It would just be weirdos like us.
Here's the thing though about letting it. If you let everything out, right? What they got on Wolverine probably wouldn't be too much, right? Because it's, in my opinion, that game is still a long ways away. We're still at least 2, 3, possibly 3 years away from Wolverine. A lot of people are saying 2025. So I don't know how much of that you can spoil. And most gamers are not going to go. A game like Wolverine, that's like highly anticipated. A lot of gamers aren't going to go out and spoil that for themselves, right? But your plans being spoiled, I think, is one of the bigger issues. If I'm Insomniac, like, yo, like I don't need for what I got coming for Spider-Man 3 or the Spiderverse or whatever, because I'm sure they got more than that, right? But Hugs, I'm coming to you next. Dez, I want to go to you. I pointed to Dez, but I said Hugs. Dez, I want to go to you. Your thoughts on what's been leaked so far, and did you go look at the Wolverine leaks yourself?
I didn't look at it myself, but I do think like they must think they have enough to ask for 2 million, and it makes me wonder how much they actually have, to the point where could Insomniac pivot and like change some things? You know what I mean? Because even though like we're the weirdos and we're going to see everything, if it's a big enough story, the general public's going to pick up on it, right?
Yep.
So like they must have enough information where they felt bold enough to be like, give us 2 million or we're dropping everything. Like it must not be like something small. So I think like what they did leak was just like a little taste of like, yeah, and we got more. Or they could be bluffing. They might not have anything. That might be all they have. So I guess it's just up to Insomniac to call their bluff or not. But we get game leaks all the time. So I'm kind of like, unless they're dropping like half the game or something like that and like pushing out a playable demo before it's ready, I don't know if Insomniac's really going to take it all that seriously.
So it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like Insider Gaming is saying in this article they released about the leak that Marvel's Wolverine will be releasing in 2024. That's a lot earlier than what I.
Then they must have a lot. They must
Then
have
they
a
have a
lot.
lot.
The
Then.
whole game.
Yeah, it's too late for them to like switch or pivot or anything. Yeah, so
And it looks like in the multiplayer game, it's going to be full suit customizations, and you'll be able to select what powers you want. So I don't know if this is like create your own Spider-Man.
it
I mean, if
sounds
it's a
like it. That's what I
if
was
it's a
hoping when you
Spider-Verse
said
game,
that.
yeah, if it's a Spider-Verse game, and this is
Anybody could be
my
Spider-Man.
world is my Spider-Man, yo, that's fire.
That is fire.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. I need.
I mean, but
Sony
it
to
may
go ahead and make
backfire
that
on them.
multi-platform.
Like whatever they release, people might get so hyped about what's to come that it may completely backfire on them. But I think like it's a double-edged sword because you never know. You never know.
I'm just really wondering, would we know Sony shift into these live action games, right?
Yeah.
I'm just really wondering how. And I want to be the one, because we know the whole thing about Blade being multi-platform. Make the Spider-Verse game multi-platform, at least with PC. Like release it on PC along with PlayStation if it's real. Drop it everywhere. I don't think this game needs to be housed to one console.
If it's multiplayer, I almost guarantee it's going to be on PC, because that's the biggest platform for MMOs. If it's like a multiplayer, like MMO open world Spider-Verse, I can't see them not making it an open world Spider-Verse MMO type of thing. Like it's perfectly set up for that. You get to go in, create your own Spider-Man, and like do shit around the world. Like it wouldn't make sense to only release it on one console. That would be stupid.
Yeah, PC games and hackers. Hugs. I want to get your thoughts on Insomniac being leaked 2 milli. Should they go ahead and pay up? Because it looks like Wolverine is right around the corner, and they may not want their whole game out there, split bust wide open for the world to see.
Um, I don't know, because they could take a page out of CD Projekt's book and not do anything and have your stuff all leaked, or they can just pay it, and then it kind of sets a precedence that whoever claims they're a hacker. I don't know. What does the hacker get out of this? Because eventually you are going to be caught.
Money.
It's
To
kinda
spend on
funny.
court.
I mean,
Because you're going to get caught.
honestly,
One way or another, you will be caught. That's all. That's always what happens, especially when you're messing around with companies that are tied to companies that are huge, like Sony and all them.
yeah, because you're messing with Disney at this point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you hacked Insomniac, but the things that you're talking about releasing revolve around Disney. And no matter
Yeah,
what
Disney
people
Disney,
say,
Factory.
because
Marvel.
I'm tired of doing this argument, Disney owns the Spider-Man IP. I can't stress that enough to people. No one seems to get that. Disney owns the Spider-Man IP. Sony only has the movie rights. And the only reason it's exclusive because they got the movie rights and they made a deal. Disney owns the IP. And so if you're messing with these IPs in particular, Wolverine and Spider-Man, who you're messing with is Disney. And their pockets are pretty much limitless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
man,
pay
it's
their
true.
employees more, but yeah.
Yeah. Pay your
Yeah.
employees, take care of your people, but slow
Mm,
and steady wins the
yeah.
race. And if
I
they
mean, I guess
decide,
it also depends on if they were banking on Wolverine to be a big game. Like if they're like, because sometimes studios, like we were talking about last time, a studio will put money to a game, but like it's kind of like a filler game, so they're not expecting to make a ton of money. So if like they weren't expecting to make like 2 million on it, they might just be like, whatever.
yeah.
Dallas, I got to
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Mhm.
I know for a fact you're excited about that Spider-Verse game, if it's real.
Mhm. I just hope it don't turn out to be Spider-Man Shinobi Strikers. If you know, you
Don't
know.
say that. Don't
That
say
game is
that.
fun.
If anything, it would be more like City of
For who?
Heroes, if anybody remembers that game.
I made videos for that game.
City of Heroes, man, say it
Yeah.
walked so DC
Or
Universe Online could
Champions.
run.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, did
Yeah,
y'all know that
DC
Marvel
had.
had a DC Universe Online style game and it got canceled?
Mhm.
Yep,
What?
Mhm.
DC also used to have a
absolutely.
MOBA
Yep.
called Infinite Crisis.
Yep.
Lasted maybe
Yeah,
a
they
year.
had one that was modeled after DC Online, and it got canceled.
They also killed a game that was basically Ultimate Alliance 3 before Ultimate Alliance 3 dropped.
Mhm.
It just happens. And in this case, like y'all said, you messing with Disney. So like listen, they got infinite resources. Like they own everything, including our childhood. So at
Feel
the
like
end
they
of the
got
day,
assassins.
I mean,
I don't even
listen,
like admitting that.
don't get
Yeah.
mad if Donald and Goofy show up at your door and beat the Kingdom Hearts out you. That's all I'm
Man,
saying.
Damn.
That's a
reaching
bar.
on it.
Like,
That's a bar right there.
Super
Reaching.
Damn.
random, but my boss didn't know who Donald Duck was.
no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went to Disney World with his family and he had photos and he was like, "Yeah, that duck with like the hat." And I was like,
The
"Are you talking
disrespect.
about Donald?
The
The Donald Duck?
disrespect.
The Donald Duck?" And then my other boss came in, he was like, "Yeah, that's Daffy." I was like, "First of all, what we're not
First
going to
off.
do
Man, the
is
disrespect.
confuse them."
That's
And they ain't even
definitely
got no
hard.
excuse. They're United States, like they're brought up here. So I was like, "Come on." Disney is so ingrained in our lives,
Yep.
selling
Dallas,
dreams like crap.
Dallas, did you look at the leaks? Did you look at those Wolverine screenshots and steals?
I saw that one screenshot that's like the over the shoulder view that people like to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty close up, but it reminds me of like the investigation scenes or like the investigation scenes in Spider-Man or like Batman Arkham. And so it could be one of those moments. Keep in mind, we talking about Wolverine, whose sense of smell and like investigation is underrated, but also like a integral part of his character. So part of me thinks that that's what that is, and then the other part of me is like, shut up, close your eyes, stop speculating so much, and just wait for the game. Most people will be doing exactly that. The scope, like if the Wolverine game has the reach that Spider-Man had, the vast majority of the people playing it won't know this ever even happened. So I think it would behoove them to just listen. The Streisand effect is real. Don't try to cover it up. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to and do not negotiate with terrorists.
Amen. I mean, let's be
Man,
honest.
it's a good thing I'm not host tonight. If my audio sounds bad, I apologize.
No, it's Discord. It had a new update, so it just messed up all the settings, you know? But leaks have never stopped.
Updates.
Sales. Assassin's Creed Origins was leaked. Last of Us 2 was leaked. Resident Evil Village was leaked. Like, if people are already on board and they want it, they're gonna get it. It does not matter.
I don't understand how these leaks happen, though.
It's small leaks.
Cloud is a hell of a drug.
What?
Cloud is a hell of a drug.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. And that's exactly.
But why would you even? I mean, yeah, okay.
Why would you think you're going?
Why would you upload your stuff to the cloud? Like, why not keep it on servers within? I don't know.
That costs money.
Convenience.
They have money. It's Disney money.
Disney got money.
Disney got money.
But I don't think Disney working on Blade. Oh, not Blade, on Wolverine game.
No, but I mean, they own the IP.
Yeah.
So
if there's reason to be protective and we know how.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
we never heard
Disney
about no Disney movies leak.
But let's be real here. A leak of this game doesn't hurt Disney. All that does is bring more interest in what Disney is doing.
It hurts Insomniac.
It does. But Disney, no, it's hell. If you want a real leak, go read the comics. Like
Right?
if you read every Wolverine comic, you're gonna have a idea of what's about to happen in some of this story.
That's true.
And then you'll know exactly what's gonna happen based on the trailer you see. Like,
let's be honest.
Like, that's
Disney
my thought.
Disney will post a picture. You'd see the hard lace edge and be like, "Yes, this is our new character for our movie."
Oh my god, I saw. Listen, I was so upset, super random, but like I saw when they did the Beauty and the Beast play, and like I still see the lace on her wig. I was like,
"Girl,
all these like I feel the same way about all the Tyler Perry movies." I'm like, your studio is in Atlanta. You know, too many black people. There's no reason why your wig should be looking like that in your movies.
Hey, it's
absolutely
like Pam
not.
Oliver from NFL on Fox. But listen, Spillage in the comment section said something. Pam Oliver wig be looking bad, bro. She got some on the NFL. How she still got a job? She roll out of bed to be doing commentary. But Spillage in the chat said something that I want to talk about. Right? Do you think the success of a Wolverine game could lead to an Insomniac X-Men game? And here's what I'm gonna tell you. I hope not. You know why? Because I don't want Insomniac to all of a sudden just be the superhero game studio. Like I don't want that, bro. Because then we don't get them creating stuff like Sunset Overdrive, which, if you didn't know, was almost like the pillar for the Spider-Man game traversals, right? Like that was important to the Spider-Man games, right? I want them to be able to make new games, new IPs. My biggest fear that people are so ingrained on Insomniac. Oh, Spider-Man 3, Wolverine. People's hope. Oh, I need them to make what game I want Insomniac to make next. I don't want that. And not saying I don't want the game to be made. I don't want Insomniac just to now be the Marvel superhero developer.
I mean,
I don't want that.
It'd be pretty difficult for that to happen. Like, didn't they drop a Ratchet and Clank game and then drop Spider-Man right after that? Like, what, a year after? They work on more than one game at a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so they probably really had the Marvel itch in that moment. They got that opportunity for Spider-Man, and then when they got a little juice after Spider-Man dropped, they had the opportunity to continue on with the Marvel thing, but they created.
Well, and I don't want everything locked behind PlayStation. Like that means you're telling me all these games will come out and
I'm not saying
nobody on PC or Xbox can enjoy it because they're going to be locked down. Like I don't want that.
I'm not saying that would happen. I mean, we getting laid on Xbox.
Oh, it would.
You know, because I don't think they would want to continue too far. Like there is the Gamerverse thing that they doing, but at some point it's gonna get played and either passed on to another studio because they don't want to do it no more, or they'll end up being Bungie and they don't want it. So if anything, I see them doing like a redo of Avengers or something if like the Spiderverse thing really hits, and then keeping it moving.
That's true. IPs get sold to other studios all the time.
see Insomniac doing Spider-Man just as long as Sony is holding Spider-Man over the MCU's head. And as long as Sony makes a Spider-Man film every 3 to 4 years, they get to continue to own Spider-Man's IP rights. They're gonna hold that over. And if Disney wants Spider-Man to be in the MCU, they're gonna hold that video game over their head. So as long as that's continue to be the case, Spider-Man will continue to be be exclusive to PlayStation. But like my biggest thing is, again, I don't want Insomniac just to be a superhero thing. Every single superhero game has to be done by Insomniac. They're a great developer. I just don't want that. And then number two, you're talking about isolating off what over half of the gamers. You're isolating them from not being able to enjoy these superhero games because they're on one platform. Now, I will say this before I move on. At some point, I think Insomniac is going to get MLB to show. I.e.,
Really?
the MLB is the reason why they had to put the show on Xbox. Because the MLB is their IP. And at some point, especially at the MC, let's say people want the MCU to die. Oh, the MCU is over, the MCU was trash, and it's over. Well, Sony no longer has anything over Disney's head. So they're gonna say, you know what, Insomniac, your next Spider-Man game, multi-platform, or we're taking the game away.
Do you think
He's gonna let go of Spider-Man.
because
They're not gonna let it go. So you know what I mean? Just like the MLB the show, they're gonna make it multi.
they're not gonna let go of
You're gonna
They're
get
Spider-Man?
not.
Spider-Man on it.
Spider-Man's one of
But
their biggest money
Insomniac-
makers. Yeah,
Insomniac is likely to. Like, I don't see them wanting to make just Spider-Man games.
I
forever, or
agree with
just
you.
Marvel games
I
forever.
agree. With
And
you.
so, do you think? My question here is, do you think if, let's say, Insomniac, a few years down the line, decides, okay, cool, we're over the superhero thing, we want to do a new IP, do you think because of their Marvel game success? Because right now, the only thing you can really hold over their head is the fact that they get to work with the Spider-Man IP. But once they're done and that juice is gone and you don't have that leverage, do you think they would use the whole, well, we're Sony and you won't work for us again thing or whatever?
Mm,
Do you think they'll try and squeeze them to make more when they're ready to stop?
I don't think so, but I think something that we need to think about is like probably the Spider-Man money is good money, and that money also helps them make other projects that they want to work on personally. Like we talked about, like
Call of Duty was.
they're working on simultaneous projects at the same time. So like as long as the Spider-Man money is good money, they're probably still going to work on Spider-Man, regardless if they're tired of it or not. They'll just shift it over to a different team.
Well, yeah,
I'm telling you.
That's what they did with the James
And
Bond
my
games.
question
They used
is,
to make them.
Fame,
it's your turn to do the Spider-Man game now. We don't want it. We did the last one. Y'all do this one.
Yeah, I mean, they have different groups within their studio, so they'll just move it to a different, developing team. But my question is, when something comes out exclusive, because I always thought exclusive was for a little while, and they make deals, and after like that time. So what game has just been like, it's not on anything else? I know, like, they're
Almost all Sony exclusives.
they've never been on
Just
any other
about.
platform.
Just about.
Other than MLB the show.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and we're talking other consoles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PC,
Or PC. I
so-
consider PC because you can still
Well,
game
you
on
know,
it. It's still
God of
considered a
War,
gaming platform.
God of War's on PC now. Horizon,
Yeah.
Days
Zero Dawn,
Gone.
The Last of Us, Days Gone, like all these games that they're slowly trickling over there.
Yeah.
In my opinion, we're getting closer and closer to day and date because again, you have to keep investors happy.
Yes.
But the only game I noticed on another console is from PlayStation is MLB The Show.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that's because MLB said either put it on Xbox or we're taking the game away from you. And that's what you can do when you own the IP, which I say I think at some point, I'm not saying it's Spider-Man 3, but at some point, I believe we're going to see a thing to where Spider-Man will be back on Xbox because again, Disney owns the IP and the MCU is slowly dying.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna have
That's
to
fascinating
renegotiate with Sony, and Sony's gonna fight hard to keep Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
because
They will.
when they first bought Fox and they got all of that, like it was a huge issue. Like they were going back and forth for a while. I don't know if you guys remember that, but they're gonna have to fight hard to get Spider-Man from Sony.
Well,
Yeah.
this is why I think it's super important for Microsoft to do a great job with Blade. think it's going to be important for them to instill that confidence to say, hey, you know what? You got Spider-Man and keep doing Spider-Man, but you know what? I got this Blade game. And if this works out, great. What's the next one we can get? Like, and if I'm Disney, I'm saying, okay, it's a fair playing field. You guys have these games. You guys have these games. Go make my money. That's the future I'm hoping. But speaking of leaks, it is expected for the PS5 Pro dev kit to get leaked. Right? That's news coming out of Sony that developers are about to get the console and expect for the specs to get leaked. That's not what we're talking about, right? Because none of us are really numbers and if you bring the teraflop down and get the 6 shaders, that's not us.
Yeah.
We don't pretend to do that. We're not doing that, right? We don't care about, it's 17 shaders, and if you got the 7 more things of teraflops and the Scooby dupes, you'll be able to grind more frames.
Skadoobly.
I don't know about all of that.
Same is clearly the master
It's
of the mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Because we know that Sony didn't want to give Microsoft a development kit because they're afraid it's their competition. But Microsoft needs it. But that's why you didn't get a PS5 version of Minecraft, right? Because they didn't want to give Microsoft a development kit for the PS5. Seeing how the biggest game, the highest selling game of all time, Call of Duty, is being done. It's owned by Xbox. Do you guys think that PlayStation will continue to go the route of not giving Microsoft a developer kit? B, I'm gonna start with you. Will Sony continue to be petty? Because they did it so Microsoft couldn't do Minecraft, right? But now you got, it ain't just Minecraft, it's Call of Duty. And you listen. You want to ruin COD on your platform? Give it to the developers late to where they can't optimize it for your game, and everybody else got it at 60 FPS and you don't. B, will Sony continue to be petty and not give Xbox a development kit?
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think we'll see very much of Sony being outright petty to that level for a long time, because last time they did that, it bit them in the butt with the whole ABK deal. Because a lot of information got put out there that they didn't want to put out there. It didn't just work one way. So for them to risk one of their top selling games on their platform just because the other person owns it now and they don't want to give them a dev kit, that'd be a big mistake. I don't think they would I would hope they wouldn't roll the dice like that, because that'd be a really, I don't know if that'd be a slippery slope that they would easily recover from. Because could you imagine if all of a sudden the people who are PlayStation only are heavy PlayStation because of the marketing deals, right? Which once you're embedded, the chances of you moving over is slim to none. Like, completely. Why would you want to risk those people who are ingrained in your system by giving the most played game on your console a hard time being developed for your console? Like, it just sounds like I hope they don't slip that low. That would be bad. And not just that'd be bad for their player base.
Not just PS5 Pro, D. I'm going to swing over to you. PS6. I mean, you...
To reconnect, it's not.
All right, give me a second. I'm getting us up.
That's what I was going to say earlier. Like, at some point, show me how to do this. So when this happens, I can also step in if I need to.
Obis says Sony Illuminati. Like,
he was like, they didn't like what y'all was saying. They said, cut it. Cut it.
Make sure you grab the link from the stream.
Yeah.
No, don't risk it. We're live.
Oh, they wasn't having that, man.
Let me see. Okay, so we're.
They snatched our souls.
So are we?
They sure
are
did.
we good or not? Let me see.
I don't see us. Like, I'm playing it, but
okay, I think
like I'm watching it on my. Can you see us on your side?
Yeah, we're good. We're back up. Fan, go for it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody take over.
Fan, Oh,
He
Fam,
said,
we're,
"You take
we're
over."
up. We're running. Whatever you're doing, stop.
He said, "No,
Fam, we're running. We're good.
we're good.
Huh?
We're
Like,
set up."
whatever you're doing, stop. Just keep going.
He said, "No."
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
You don't have
Back
to.
up.
You don't
Show's
need to
up.
set your laptop up.
Yeah, stop. Whatever you're doing, just
Oh, we
stop. The
bite.
show is up.
You want me to keep going?
No, don't
Yes.
keep going. Don't.
So,
Keep going with the show.
Don't.
This freaking guy.
He's so
So-
silly.
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
really
I
are we
think-
really live?
We're live.
Bordy-
Yeah, we really
We're
live.
running. Yeah, let's go.
Bordy is
the
right.
hostess.
At
But
least
are
we
we on
talk-
this?
Yeah,
okay.
everything.
Hey, we back.
Yeah, we bite.
Just keep talking.
We back. We only lost half our viewers. So let's check the stream out and let people know that the stream is fixed, you know? Because yeah. Boop boop boop.
I just wanna fight
Fixed.
this guy.
We are live
All we had to do was give them Bungie soul.
again.
Stop.
If we see some news tomorrow about Bungie, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I hope you know that.
He's sad.
Well, that's what we get for talking. I don't even know where we was at.
You were
Um,
asking D. You were asking Dallas's opinion, and then they were like, "Nah, we ain't trying to hear no more."
Well, obviously the world don't want to know what Dallas think because the podcast went down when I asked him.
Man,
So,
say my internet got good, so they couldn't send me to the show.
Yeah. They
And
were
just
like,
pushed us
"Say
off.
less."
Like,
Hey,
Say less.
Bordy, right? The real one stuck through.
no, for real.
Appreciate y'all for real.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, and that's what I get.
Everybody-
Usually I'm up. I got a backup running, but I wasn't prepared with the backup. So
Can't-
Just for that,
I don't-
everybody left in the chat right now, courtesy of Sony's lawyers. Everybody gets a free PlayStation 6 dev kit. You get a dev kit. You get a dev kit.
That- there you go. That's what he's talking about, the dev kid situation.
Yeah.
the dev kit. D, will PlayStation be petty and not give up the dev kit?
I mean, they kind of. It's the thing. It's one of the things I say about like the same thing I say about J. Cole. Nobody can say nothing bad about him, or you look like a hater, because they don't do nothing to nobody. He really don't. You look like a hater if you do that. Not only look like a hater, but like Baron said, it's for sure gonna bite you in the ass. And they get that it's not like it's information that they wouldn't be able to get their hands on anyway. Didn't the PS5 dev kit leak? Didn't we get all that information before the rest
Well,
of the
they know it's gonna leak. They insiders are saying that they're well aware that it's gonna leak. But my real question is,
So-
will they're getting everyone a dev kit? Will they give one to Xbox?
So
Because
how
we know
would,
they did want to give them one for the PS5.
they meant how would Xbox not have that information then? And at this point, listen, you already gonna be locked out of Call of Duty in 10 years. Like you already listen, the
Bring
way
back
you
that
move.
slow zone, buddy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, at some point it's gonna be, yeah, you remember back in the gap? Yeah, when you tried to, okay, and it's gonna happen. Right now they can't do it, but when Xbox, when these games start dropping and they got a little juice, they got a little mind share, and they can throw their weight around, because that's what happened. That's Sony's whole thing. We've seen that happen on a few different occasions. They get big, they start throwing their weight around, little broing people, and then they get little bro. I'm telling you, at some point, you got all the biggest games. Like, we know how big Call of Duty is. I think because we're gamers and we like what we play and we biased, I think we forget how big a deal Minecraft is.
Yep.
Minecraft is huge. Like when you were saying Call of Duty is like the biggest, I think Minecraft
Call
is
of Duty's
bigger.
not in the top 10.
Yeah, Minecraft is
10
like
games.
huge. I don't know
Much
what's in the top 10, but I know Minecraft is huge.
And think about
Tetris
what you
is number 1, and Minecraft is right after.
See,
So,
I knew it because I was like, there are too many people, too many. Just the ambiguity of the ages that can play that game and just get into it, and they're constantly
My
up. Like they
kids,
have their own
that's all
showcase
they-
now.
it's
My
number
kids,
2
all
to
they do
the
is play
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Like all they do. So I mean,
it's number 2 to the only game universally called the perfect game.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
the number 2 to that.
I think it's hard. like I get it from like a business standpoint because that's your direct opposition, right? And not only is it your direct opposition, Microsoft makes buku's money on different ways,
You're not gonna
right?
be able to
So
compete.
you're not going to be able to compete. So I get why I don't think it's petty, but I get why they're like, yo, we're not trying to give them our dev kit for our next system. Like I get that. I do understand it. So I think it's tough. I think what you said about J. Cole, people are going to call them a hater, but I don't think it's that. I
You're
think
gonna cut your nose off to spite your face.
I understand that. I
Definitely
understand
doing
that. But I also understand, I guess I'm playing devil's advocate. I understand where they're coming from as well. Because like Sony has always been about like hardware. Like that's always been their thing. That's how they started out. Also, Sony is based in Japan. Japan, they are very private. Period.
Yep.
That's true.
Like, that's just how it is. So I think it'll take like, and if you think about like how Nintendo works and stuff like that, if Sony's gonna be working on the level where they just don't care about the US as much as they do about whatever happens, like Nintendo doesn't super care about what's happening in the Western culture, okay? Yeah. Nintendo does what it does for its people. I'm not saying that Sony does the same thing, because like of course they make movies and stuff. We all watch the movies, but I think they're not being petty. I think that's just the way that they've done business for a really long time. I hope it changes, but I also understand like we don't want to give our secrets away to our direct competition because Xbox is their direct competition.
Well, when Call of Duty is performing terribly, they're gonna be mad at themselves.
I mean, they might be, or they might just stick to Final Fantasy shit and not be mad at themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Who knows?
You can't be a.
Who knows?
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's kind of proven that they've used Call of Duty to fund other games. They need it. They need it.
I would need to see paperwork and like statistics to see if they truly need it in that way, and they don't have any other.
Didn't they come out in a lawsuit?
Came out during the lawsuit. It was like 25%.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
25% of all the income that they get.
Yeah, like I think it said it was 25%, right? Don't get
out of everything, their movies, all their games. Call of Duty was 25% of all the revenue they get. That's
PlayStation.
Oh, the PlayStation. Okay.
Yeah. But that's
okay.
Still
I mean, that's a lot of money, but if they don't want to give up their secrets and they want to use money from other sources that they have, they could. This is not me saying like I agree with them. It's just saying that like there are other avenues if they didn't want to do that, right?
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I heard that number so much.
No, if it's 25, that's a huge chunk. I didn't know it was 25%.
I don't
want to find it, but it's big, and it was something along the lines of like it was saying like almost majority of every PlayStation had COD downloaded on it. Like it was crazy. It was some crazy. I just can't find it right now, but it was a crazy number
on PC, right? Or am I thinking of another FPS?
No, it was Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're still getting revenue from Call of Duty being on PC, right?
No, because they don't own Call of Duty.
They're not.
Yeah.
Okay. So only for people. Okay, got it. Who owns the IP?
Activision.
Of what?
We'll call it
Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay, Activision. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
All right. Let me see. Massive. Is this it? All right, the Massive League reveals Call of Duty revenues and first-party game budgets. All right.
I think it really is going to depend.
Go fast.
It depends on how the next couple games do.
That's what I'm saying. Or they might like sink money into creating something. I don't know.
Yo, they doing that already. They've been looking for the COD killer for a good minute.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it depends on. I think it's going to be I think it's highly unlikely that they'll give their new stuff to Xbox because that's their direct competition.
So the document gives insight into how much Call of Duty franchise is worth to Sony. In 2021, the game generated over $800 million in revenue for the company in the U.S. alone and about $1.5 billion worldwide.
Okay, but percentage, what is that? out of all the money that
Yes.
they make? Because that sounds
Yes.
like a big number, but like,
The figure jumps to an annual average of $15.9 billion if you add what COD players spend on hardware, accessories, subscription, and other PlayStation services. I
right?
don't
But
have a
out of
percentage right here, but that is a lot of
that
money.
is a lot of money. But if you don't have the percentages, you're just giving out numbers, right?
That's
Yeah,
fair.
a lot
So
of money
like
comes
that's
from
that's
it.
important. Like how much of that out of their total gross, what's the word I'm looking for? Not income. It's not the same. Revenue is that. Because if you're like, man, it's like 15 billion, but that's only like
10%.
10%.
But that's still
Well, I guess you can go into look. You can always look and see how much. I mean, these numbers are out there. How much
I'll look it
PlayStation
up.
brought in revenue wise, right?
Because
What's
I am
funny
curious
is
now.
every time we have a Sony conversation, a PlayStation conversation, where they do something, they have a misstep, or they do something wrong, where they find themselves in a crazy predicament. I say the same thing, and it's funny how much this one solution, how many problems this one solution fixes. But you double down on your strengths and you make great exclusive games that people want to play, that people fall in love with, that's based off characters people love or whatever, or make a character people. This has always been the thing that worked for you. That's why it was such a big deal that, Crash and Spyro, like all those properties went to Xbox. That's why that's such a big deal. And so make Wolverine fire, make whatever the next thing you drop is fire. Like just keep dropping them bangers, and that would solve every single problem.
That's what I think too.
You're never gonna catch Xbox in revenue. You're never going to catch them. You never, I mean, even if you did, it don't seem like to me that you're trying hard enough, because PS Plus.
I don't think they're trying.
See, there you go.
I don't think they're trying. Just like Nintendo is like, go to the game. Even if Nintendo wasn't go to the game, I don't think they'd be trying. I just don't think they're trying.
Well, we had lost some time, so I got to switch things up really quickly. I do apologize to the panel and to the chat. We had lost connection, but we are back. If you guys can hit the like button, try to stream out. We still got a couple more things we want to go over really quickly. Would you be? I'm gonna start with you. Would you watch some ads to get 2 hours of Xbox Game Pass without paying? Watch some ads, maybe a couple of minutes, and get. Let's say it's. This ain't the real number, right? But let's say it's watch 2 minutes worth of ads and you get 2 hours of Xbox Game Pass. Would you do it?
I mean, we do it already for streaming.
Yeah, we do it already.
So
we definitely do it
because
already.
apparently
But
that may be getting rolled out soon to where you can watch ads to play Xbox Game Pass. That might not be a worldwide thing. It might be just in certain locations, but I think that's fire.
Yeah.
For people,
Smart.
I'll say this: if I'm broke, hell yeah.
That's smart.
Now, I'm the type of person who pays for convenience. So, if I can pay to not have those ads, and I subscribe to the channels that I watch, or to to the Twitch channels that I watch, mostly because I'm not trying to see no ads when I get here.
Right. But like, what I don't understand, if it's only like, let's say it's like 2 hours, does an ad just interrupt your game in the middle of the game?
Exactly.
Like, how does that work?
That was my next question.
Because I'd be mad as hell.
Man.
Because when you get into a game.
Bad.
Yeah, but if you're in the middle of a
here we
game
go.
and it like
So the
kills you,
exact
you know
quote-
how people are.
The exact quote, I believe, is from Tim Stewart from Xbox. Says, the vision I like to talk about is we have xCloud game streaming. So you can subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and you can stream hundreds of games to really any endpoint that a browser has experienced. Explains to it for models like Africa or India, Southeast Asia, maybe places that aren't console first. You can say, hey, do you want to watch a 30 seconds of an ad and then get 2 hours of game streaming? So you 30 seconds of an ad, here's 2 hours of game streaming.
I want to know how it's going to pop up again. That's for me. Like, if I'm in game, I want to know if you're going to shut my shit down. Like, how are you going to get me to watch another ad?
It's like a dead. It's like a dead man switch where as soon as you're 2 hours in, it's going to get out.
No,
watch another
I don't
ad.
like that.
But what you mean?
But you know
It's like if I stop paying for Game Pass, the moment my thing ends, it's gonna cut off.
That's because you stopped paying.
Yeah, but you watch a 30-second ad.
Yeah,
You
but
get
then
2 hours.
you only
You
get
want
2
them to like let
hours.
you can have 17 hours? Or,
What?
like,
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, how are they going to keep you playing? Like, is this like that you get to watch this ad and then that's it? Because no game, I don't know any games that are just 2 hours.
you'll watch another ad.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. How does the other ad pop
Oh,
up? That's what I'm like.
Yeah, am I
how
gonna
do
be?
how
Am I
do
gonna
you
be
well, this
like
is
another ad?
1% health bar on the boss, and then all of a sudden,
An ad
your
popped
car's
up.
extended warranty head ass. Like, oh, nobody
You
wants to
know
see that.
what? I
the way I
imagine-
believe it, the way I see it, it might be like YouTube. You know how you click a YouTube video, what's the first thing you see?
Ad.
An
Ad.
ad. And then you get to your video, right? So it's gonna say, or if you listen to Pandora, when it say watch the 30-second ad, then it say your now 1 hour of ad-free listening begins now. That's how it's gonna
But
be.
then there's
You're
mid-roll
gonna watch your
ads.
That's
ad
not-
and then get 2 hours of playing.
Well,
How
That's
do they
not
handle mid-roll
interactive, so
ads,
that's
though?
okay.
check this out. This is most likely what's going to happen because do any of you guys participate in the Game Pass cloud streaming beta or anything like that?
No.
Okay, well,
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about when you get that warning of being idle for too long.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen. It's going to pop up. And it's going to tell you at 1:30, we're going to let you know, hey, you can watch another ad.
You need to
now
watch
that
another
it's
ad.
Or that's most likely based on the stuff that already exists within the Xbox stuff. That I imagine
Yeah,
it is something
that
like
make-
that.
And that
Okay,
will
that
go
makes
into
Very
sense.
sensible.
That makes sense.
Because
Okay.
that's by the spirit
Apple,
of the snip.
Samsung, they're gonna put money in ad revenue for that. Say, hey, run my ad. They playing the game, run my ad. That's
yeah.
gonna go crazy.
Oh, absolutely. They're about to make bank.
They're
And
in
then
here
think
being
about
an adult
devs
about
being
shit. That's
able to
crazy.
market through that as well. I wonder if they'll do any like
Mhm.
indie showcase stuff through it. Like show off games that they invested in. Because you know with the indie or the ID
Yeah.
Xbox, I wonder if that's how they'll promote their upcoming titles that they
You know what would be
money on.
cool? Is if they did exclusive reveals and stuff
Oh,
on Game Pass. Like maybe behind the scenes stuff that you
That'd
could
be dope.
only get if you had Game Pass.
That'd be
Like
dope.
that would be really cool.
You know, what would be hella dope is that they, if I'm an indie developer or if I got an indie game that's coming onto Game Pass, if you're running the ad and it's like the trailer of my game, I think that's fire. I think it's how
Yeah.
you bring awareness to other games. That'd be
And
hella
don't
dope.
charge
People will pay
them
for that.
a bunch of money for them to run their ad either. Like do a program so that
And if
like
I'm PlayStation, I'm running
ID
ads on
Xbox.
Game Pass.
hmm
like they
I'm
already
running
have.
PlayStation ads on Game Pass. If I'm
Stupid. Hey, if you got the bread with, and you know what, Xbox wouldn't even be against it. That's the funnier.
They
part.
wouldn't.
They wouldn't. Like okay.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't.
Yeah.
Listen, I really want this to be more of the show. But I want to get into its last topic of the show, right? Because we got to talk about it. Is the day before the biggest scam in game? Because you know what's crazy? They've already they've already rebranded to 8 points. As a developer named 8 points. They've already rebranded, right?
They had
They
to.
took the money and ran. The day before, which was hyped to be the next big MMO zombie game, turned out to be nothing more than a cell phone extraction shooter, right? Hugs, I want to start with you. The day before, is this the biggest scam in gaming? Because it's a scam. It's a scam.
It's a scam. Because the studio's gone, that nobody's getting refunds, all that. It's a
Oh
scam.
no, they're doing
Until
refunds.
Wait, no, they're getting
doing
refunds. The publisher is refunding people.
Yeah.
Publisher, but the studio
Who's the publisher?
is
Well, the studio's not going to do the refunds. The publisher, that's on the publisher.
true.
Who is the publisher?
Still a scam. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's still a scam, but
For all those people that were reveling in the closure of the Forsaken studio, but we're still looking to this game, or Forspoken, whatever the game was, I hope karma was good for you. Enjoy that. And anybody that believed this game was real this entire time, I love your unending optimism, and I would love a slice of it, please.
did they ever show gameplay?
Yeah.
And it looked nothing like what was shown.
It looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looked like the
Was it
trailers you
gameplay
seen
or
looked
what-
like stolen assets from. It looks like because one of our writers put some screenshots side by side inside of our Discord,
Mhm.
and it looked he saw side by side what they stole from the Division. There was some snow plowing game they used for the cars. Like everything was like ripped and stolen, and they put this stuff together and made this awesome trailer and gameplay, and it was nothing like that.
That was on the publisher's fault because
Yeah,
they
that
should have
could've
they
been-
should have known
Mhm.
what
That
was
was
going on. Like,
proof of concept.
point blank,
Yeah.
period. Like, that doesn't make any sense because when you sign with the publisher, they actually have a QA team who is playing the game. They have a tech team who is playing the game, right? So that's really weird to me that, like, nobody called them on that. And then they released it. And now the publisher's the one doing the refunds. Like, the publisher had to have known. But, like, why would you take a chance like that? That's so weird.
Maybe
And
the
their Twitter
publisher
comment,
didn't know.
excuse my language, Twitter comment was, shit happens.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's what they put on Twitter. Shit happens.
man.
Why?
They're gonna make a show. Somebody said this, but like they're definitely gonna make a Netflix show about
Oh, they
it.
have to.
Yeah,
They have to. Because I'm trying to figure out how they got away with it. Like,
I
you
can't wait for
literally,
this
people
podcast
have to,
coming
like,
out
did they not do QA?
I
Like, and how
wonder-
did you keep it hush hush if, like, everybody else is getting their shit leaked? How did they keep this under wrap?
I
Like,
wonder-
Wolverine just got leaked from
Yeah,
Insomniac.
good point.
Well, you know what it was. I think a lot of people kind of saw this from what it was at the beginning with this game. Like, there was a lot of skepticism over whether or not this game was. Remember, a lot of people think thought it wasn't even going to ever come out, right?
So the people
A
in
lot
the
of people
community knew.
yeah, people like,
but the
I
general
don't think this is
public
what
didn't
it
know.
is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they scammed the general public because
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, most people.
Okay.
Like in these gaming circles, I haven't seen anybody be like, "Oh."
I haven't
this is
seen
a
nobody
game."
talk about this game
Yeah.
like that.
Nick!
Next.
You know what? I want to apologize. I feel like once the stream broke, like I just like lost all energy.
No, you're good, dude.
Shout out
No,
to
you're
Nick in the chat.
fine.
Like,
Yeah.
I did. Like, I lost all my energy and will to podcast when the podcast broke.
This guy
I
It doesn't
did.
seem like it. You're playing it off really well.
Right.
makes me sick.
Yeah.
You should be an actor too. Then
You should be in, Oscar.
Go on,
Oscar
Rocky.
worthy.
Maybe.
Fame DiCaprio.
Maybe.
I think nobody would have noticed if you hadn't sat back and just
Yeah,
blatantly
Yeah.
said it.
Well, I didn't think it.
Man,
You're good,
wrap
boo.
up the show.
You're good. You're good.
I think all the act. Listen, let me shut up, bro, because I'm about to stutter and say, listen,
That first topic.
stuff happens.
That first topic was if the Streisand effect was a person, or don't like if we don't negotiate with terrorists was a person. That second topic was if damn, I forgot what it was now. Anyway, this current moment is if imposter syndrome was a person.
Yes.
Real.
That's
Real.
you right there.
Damn.
And
Yeah.
speaking with that, since we're dealing with an imposter, we're dealing with damn, I had something funny going, but it's lost now. So
That's
It's
what
an
you
Among Us
get.
it's
bar.
that's what you get, sir. That's what you get.
Ooh.
You.
Love
No,
and
but
affection.
You want a hug, bro?
no. Yeah.
I can't wait to hug you.
Make you feel bad because some people left, but like it's okay. It's okay.
Bordy, you're
It is
amazing.
okay.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. It's okay.
Now, listen, I've been stuttering and like I've been like not keying. I'm just,
You
I
also dealing with some personal things.
yeah, I am. Listen,
Yeah.
look, I am
Yeah.
hurting right
Give
now.
yourself I'm going to say this from like the most sincere, slightly disrespectful way, but give yourself a fucking break.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like legit.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
You are constantly
how.
going.
God,
Constantly going. You call me the hardest working. You right up there with me.
I don't know how to stop. I need to stop. This might be my last podcast for the year. We'll see.
It's not no. He
This
gonna take
what
a break.
happens.
He gonna be his last one.
This is what happens. See, from time to time, Professor X does overuse Cerebro.
And he
You
needs
know
to
what I
take
mean?
a break. And then he has a team that supports him.
Exactly.
Bitch.
Except
When
for
he can't do
Baron.
his
Baron be saying mean things to me on a regular
I
basis.
take
You do.
I take
Uh-oh.
notes from Special Nick. I'm just here.
That's because y'all are like
He still say
brothers.
mean things to you. Though.
You're
Like,
happy
you
and you're
don't-
singing and you're
You
coloring.
don't listen. Da-da-da-da.
And we're so nice to you that somebody needs to even it out, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Let
that's
me
true.
send you guys the picture. I'm gonna put. I can blow it up. Hold on. 'Cause
And I'm
it's my
somewhere
stream.
in between because I love your ugly ass.
Let me see.
Why I gotta be all that, G?
Because I gotta be nice and
No.
mean at the same time. Sour Patch Kid versus like,
I
I cannot.
remember
This is
those
the
were
picture.
bomb.
This is the picture I sent Fame
Yeah.
earlier.
You
Was
put it
it-
in the meme box?
No, I
You
ain't no
went
meme box. I
liquor.
just put it on the main screen. This is what we're gonna look at for the rest of the podcast. This is what I put up for Fame, y'all. This is what Fame got to look
Wait,
at.
let me go
earlier.
see.
He was questioning.
What am I look? I don't see nothing.
Yeah, you gotta go to the YouTube channel. So
Go to
he was
YouTube.
like,
Oh no! What'd he do? What
so
he did?
he was talking mess. And I don't think he was talking mess. I think he asked a question, and this was my response to his question.
Listen,
So when
because
Fame
this
says I talk
joker.
crazy to him,
I'm talking for
This is-
2 days to myself.
Yeah.
I'm talking for
and
2
then this
days
is the
to
first thing he gets
myself.
from me. Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Bet. And so that my face, that's on Twitter. People been using that on Twitter, like as their way to saying, like somebody saying something dumb. And that's the first thing he says to me in 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Baron, bro.
Yeah.
Baron
So
has
when y'all
crazy
so when
Photoshop
Fame
skills
be
for the
talking
dumbest
that-
stuff.
For
when
the
Fame be
dumbest
talking
stuff.
mess, this is the type of stuff he get, and I want y'all to know that. So when he say Baron's mean, this is what he's talking about.
He means
But I
Baron's
think
mean.
that's how black dudes are in general. Like just growing up with them, y'all just be cracking hard on each other and
That's how
everybody
we
else.
should learn.
Like I was about to say, that's just how it is.
Let's see.
I used to
love the
hate
content.
that shit though when I was
If I don't
younger.
roast you, I must not care about
Shout
you.
out,
like that.
shout out to Emmanuel A1 with the $5 super chat. He says, love the content y'all produce. Happy holidays. Keep up the great work in 2024. Can we get name titles for the panel members?
Oh,
I would love
okay.
to do that. I think the biggest issue with that is because we all seem to be in a different
We
place
used to do that.
every
Yeah.
time. We used to do that.
It's very
But maybe we
hard
could
to
do something at the bottom. Because what you guys saw for the
You see how he's talking serious.
2023 game, that might be our overlay for next year, which is nice. Hug it. It was dope. It
Did a
ran
good
great.
job.
It looked amazing. So that might be what we're looking like for 2024. So we gave y'all a sneak preview of that
That's
Saturday.
nice. That means
Maybe
I don't
we
have
could
to
put something
recreate
on there.
anything.
Yeah, like that's gonna be our theme for next year, right?
Yeah,
So maybe we
zooming
can we
in.
can work out to where we put something somewhere so you guys have every nameplate. But we'll make it work. It just we used to do the whole box thing with like the name, but it was always an issue.
Yeah.
And people
Baron,
move-
you still got that on
turn the
screen,
camera
bro?
on and
Nah,
off, you
why would
move.
I do that? That's so
You better not
weird.
still have that on screen,
Why
bro.
would it still be on screen? That is just disrespectful.
Okay, Fame, read what I said, even if it's on your. Oh, what I missed. Fame, I take notes from everyone that does their effing thing, hosting, or trust me, you're on the right list. Ah, you're so good. Listen, I from time to time I get those notes of affirmation about me doing a good job as a host. I'm really, even though like podcast pretty much done, I'm in my feelings because I got some other stuff going on, and I appreciate the kind words and Emmanuel A1, thank you for the super chat. Border, thank you for the kind words. Before we go, one last thing. Around the panel really quickly. Suggestion: video game, movie, TV show in the chat. Drop it if you have a video game, movie, TV show that you think we should be checking out. Drop it in the chat. I'm gonna read it out. Dallas, you first. All three or just one. We're gonna go around the panel quickly. What you got?
Oh man, you messed up getting me first because I cannot say I know. Let me see. What have I been watching? Oh, I said this already, but I'm not gonna lie. It's a good show, so you should watch it. On Netflix, The Fall of the House of Usher. Also
Ursula Raymond.
Usher, U.S.
H-E-R-R-A. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, y'all black as hell. Y'all black as hell.
No, for real. Also, let me see. Listen, I know the Netflix version is actually kind of solid. Sandman, but it's one of those situations like most where the book is better than the show.
What are you doing?
I see what you're doing on YouTube.
I wasn't laughing at what we were laughing at. He was laughing too hard. I was like, wasn't that funny?
Photoshop skills
see what
are
you're
the
doing on
dumbest
YouTube.
things.
It's my favorite program.
It's the fact that he has them saved. Yeah,
I got
he just has a
a
folder. I don't have nothing like that. The
That's Dr. Payne
disrespect.
Johnson right there. Look at that.
He said, "Don't kick him when he's down." Come on.
Why is it the same look? Oh man, I'm tired of y'all. I can't stand.
My bad, continue.
Because I can't
The
stand
Shits and
y'all.
Gigs podcast.
Oh, I mess with them. They cold.
Remember that
They
one
funny.
episode where they were reading out things that if you're with your homies, nothing is taken serious. Baron is the type to be in a car crash with Fame and be like, "Yeah, I heard you, Mo, and I bet you like that." And I said, Fame will be in a neck brace, dying, and Baron will be like, "I heard you, Mo."
Man,
Shout out to
same.
Mr. To Opinionated. His game suggestion for y'all to go check out is Like a Dragon Gaiden, which I believe is on Game Pass as well. Let me know if I'm wrong. Well, my bad, dude. You got your suggestions out?
I suggest
Baron is a
that
distraction.
this might be a little morbid, and I apologize, but whichever one of us panel members, like whichever one of us goes first, we gotta, whenever we get where we going, make Demi eat that goddamn hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Okay.
it's whichever one of who man say if it happen, knock on wood, if it happens to me tomorrow, I'm gonna find Demi and I'm making him eat that hat because you're not about to see
Because
him.
them PlayStation
and-
games went to PC like we said.
because they did. They did, and you're not getting away from this. I'm sorry. Like you got your word and your cojones, so you gotta keep it. That being
Shout out
said,
to Emmanuel A1 with the $5 super chat. He says, "Was that Redfall review was on 60 FPS version? It's still my game of the year, so that review stung a bit. Also, Layla and Blade is closer to reality now. Listen. If you want to help revive the Redfall name, somehow, some way, you get Layla
You're not wrong.
and Blade.
mhm.
Fan fiction.
Ooh.
Fan fiction. And fan
Emmanuel, you might be on the one there.
That's actually a win.
Give me some
Hi.
Redfall-ish DLC. Maybe not the main story, but some Redfall
you're
DLC
talking
to
about
where
Layla.
Blade is running into
When you
Layla
talk-
Ellison.
Oh,
When you
That'd be
talk
dope
about-
as hell.
I was talking about dirty.
You got to be specific. Yeah, you got to be specific. when
Oh, you was talking about
that, 'cause
dirty
You was
stuff?
talking-
Because
I
Dez
thought we
and
were-
Baron is in here. Like you got to be specific.
I was talking about gameplay. I don't know what y'all on.
No. Des
I was
can
talking about
attest
fan
to
art.
this that there is a lot of communities
fan
that
art,
should have
yeah.
died a long time ago, but the horny people keep it alive.
Mhm.
And I'd be one of them.
I'm just saying, you give me a Redfall DLC, well, I like. But thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for rocking out with us. We had a game suggestion from the 10 down there, Taku, and that was actually a show suggestion. Undead Unluck on Hulu. That's dope. Go check that out, please. Go check that out. Massa Chronicles.
My asthma.
Massimo-
My asthma.
My asthma.
Oh, I was about to say,
My asthma.
Yes.
man,
My asthma chronicles.
Why have
I ain't
never
never
thought
been
of
From
so-
Emmanuel.
never been so thankful for dyslexia.
Mr. To Opinion says for movie, all the blades, go back. You know, we save Marvel. Let's see any more suggestions in the chat. All right, Hugs, what you got, sis?
Still playing Coral Island and now back on my Baldur's Gate crap, so
Baldur's Gate.
I'm still
What did
waiting
y'all
for somebody to buy it for me on Xbox. I'm cheap and broke at the same time.
You have
It's
get
not-
it on PC. Why didn't you get it on PC?
I want it on Xbox too.
He a bot.
Wait a minute, you have it on PC and you also want it on
Yeah,
Xbox.
of course.
He's a bot.
maybe you shouldn't have bought Diablo.
Wait,
I didn't. I won.
Channel member. Where?
Massacre.
Did I miss
Why
a
do you-
channel member?
Oh, somebody became a channel member?
I
Was
missed.
it Emmanuel?
Nothing popped up.
No.
Yeah, nothing.
I see one that says new members.
Freaking Ham became a channel member.
Oh,
No, Ham. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, bro. I didn't get the notification. I'm seeing it now. Ham, thank you so much. Listen, Ham, I know I am the worst when it comes to DMs. We still got to link up. I know we had tried to get something going at the beginning of December. Let's link up. I still want to do your show, my brother. I appreciate you becoming a channel member. I'm so sorry that I didn't get the notification that you did. Thank you. I really appreciate you, my boy. I hope you enjoyed the extra content that comes with the membership. And I hope you get to use Baron's stupid face in the chat like this.
Hey man, I tried.
Oh, you know what? Can we do it? There's supposed to be a way
Oh,
to where you can gift subs. I saw the notification.
What like
What are you
Twitch?
gifting them?
Hey, that's what
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about.
You can gift your own community like the owner. You can give out 10 a month, so they can like see the content that you do. That they want to
and give
resubscribe, they
give that-
can.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I just don't know how to do it.
It's the same thing they do on Twitch when they like gift it.
I just want everybody
this
to
up.
experience my artistic.
I want to know why you want it on Xbox.
I can't wait for
too.
the new emotes to come out next year. It's gonna y'all gonna like it.
Is it gonna be
Y'all
part
gonna
of
like it.
artistic nudity?
I'm waiting for Dez and Hugger to come through with their emotes. I need Dallas's emote too.
Oh,
man.
look, we are not gonna do this. We were working on the logo. I'm still waiting on y'all to decide what you want to do with the logo.
Pow! Pow! Pow!
Well, you talk you going a little bit too personal.
Pow! Pow!
Lower your voice.
Like, hey, why you
Don't
doing
be calling me out on the pod. Don't be calling me out on this here
You
podcast.
better not embarrass me on this goddamn stream.
Why you so
Y'all,
loud?
we in public now. Stop showing up.
Well, hey, what did he
Your
say
lips
on
Yo,
Brown
are
black
Sugar?
ass
super
man.
fucked up.
Hey, what did he say on Brown Sugar? He was like, why you put my business out there?
Calm your
Why
black
you black
ass
as
man.
Yo.
Okay. We gotta move quickly. Dez, what you got for this week for the people?
Oh,
If you haven't seen Blue Eyed Samurai on Netflix, go check it out. Very,
Season 2
very
confirmed?
dope. And go play some Minecraft. I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
Catch an
Minecraft
axolotl.
Minecraft Dungeon.
I think Minecraft is boring. I'm sorry.
Have you played Dungeons? Have you played with other
I love
people?
Minecraft Dungeons.
Dungeons is
I
Okay,
get
to me,
down
it's all
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the other
Hey,
NFTU.
Emmanuel. See, I got the notification for Emmanuel. Shout out to Emmanuel for becoming a channel member. He leveled up to level 2. Thank you for rocking with us and supporting level 1 gaming for all you do. You guys, everything you guys do for us helps us do amazing things. And one of those things is for us to be out at PAX East doing some
Yes.
dope exclusive interviews and doing some amazing content for you
We gonna be
guys. Thank
signing
you guys so much for the
autographs.
support.
If you go to PAX East,
Whoa.
we'll be signing
Whoa.
autographs. So
Whoa. Listen,
You
I'm gonna find a
For
bunch of
$5 extra
things to be-
dollars. Famous sign any part of your body you ask
come
me
to the Freedom booth if that's where you want to get your autograph and your photo with the
Listen.
infamous fame.
No lie, we
We
gonna
hit-
do like a
And Baron.
fundraiser bar pretty soon, and it's gonna be up like help us not be broke at PAX. Like,
Yeah.
we gonna do
I'm gonna let
t-shirts
you.
like
I'm gonna let you
this
sign your
and
name on my. I'm gonna let you sign your name on my middies for $5 at PAX East.
Hey, that's a little cheap. I'm worth more than that.
I need you
Hey.
to bring that up some.
That's cheap.
I mean, I said 5 a second ago, so I
Is
can't-
it like per midi?
Just a small name on the
per
midi.
square inch?
It's gonna look like
Yeah.
something if you got bad handwriting.
Yo, gotta make it happen, baby. You gotta get it how we live. I have no idea where we at. B. Wait, did we have any more in the chat? Thank you, Emmanuel, for becoming a channel member. We really appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. Was there any more suggestions in the chat if you guys wanted us to read out? Let me see any more games,
This
any more
Jimmy
games in the
John
shows.
sandwich he eating is freaking nasty. Yeah.
Whoa, how
Eat a
long
homemade
is it?
sandwich.
Is it a 6-inch sub? A 12-inch sub?
Oh.
Jimmy John's don't even do that. They do
Pause
that-
all the way.
You had them at how long is it?
Oh,
Because I want a big sandwich.
Okay,
I
sandwich.
bet you do.
Listen, at this point, sandwiches
Talk
it's a
anymore.
full metaphor, so you can't
Yeah, you can't say sandwiches here. Remember when Alex was
Oh
here?
yeah.
I'll never.
No,
know.
listen, because I've been back on this diet, right? So I've been losing like a bunch of weight again. I am hungry, Bucko. So like, listen,
good,
a
though.
12-inch meatball sub sounds delicious, bro.
Like meatball.
That does sound good.
That does sound kind of good.
that 12-inch sound real delicious,
Yeah,
don't
with
That real-
meatballs. With big old meatball.
Don't be
Oh.
jealous of what I can handle, my boy.
You know what, sir? I think this is the one race I don't want to run.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. My
That's a
camera's
good
acting
sandwich,
up.
That's a good
There-
sandwich, bro. All right, B, what you got?
Go and make a fat boy character on Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, or the Arisen, the updated version that's up. Go and
Yo, I copped that for like $5. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but I bought it.
You should play it and go make a fat.
I bought Dead
character, 'cause
Space
it's the
for
coolest
$7
thing
too
ever.
because it was.
Why
cheap.
don't we
I'm a game
play a
collector.
game together and stream it?
Because I don't like you guys.
Why
I
have
don't
we
know
n-
why we have to keep talking
I've
about
been
it.
saying that, but Baron don't want to play games
Baron
with us.
always give me shut up, Baron. Baron always be giving me shit like, oh, I saw you was playing that game without me. Stop.
Hey,
Stop
she do.
it.
Hey, I log
Stop
on.
Hey,
and be
Baron,
like,
Baron do. Hey, girl, where my hug at? That's Baron, bro.
whoa.
He see Dez on. Hey, where my hug?
Just for that.
Where my
just for
hug?
that, player, this is what we
Oh my
do.
God.
This on 1-on-1 with
should.
the Undertaker.
I feel like Dez got the best Baron impression.
Yeah. I got something for you guys. Yeah, that's what we got
Oh,
for the
no.
rest
All
of
right,
the stream.
all right. Woo. He see Dez on. Hey, where my hug at?
Having
Where my,
Dragon's Dogma for a
where
good
my
minute.
hug? Listen, for me, for game suggestions, go play Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, dog. Dang, it's
Shout out to
beautiful, dog.
Harrison did
Yeah,
that.
shout out to Harrison for the review. Check out our Avatar
Yeah, he
review.
did a good job.
And then also for shows, y'all know I be keeping y'all well entertained with my K dramas. I got a new one for y'all. It's only gonna be one season ever. There ain't gonna be no season 2. It's 20 episodes long, I think, maybe 16. It's based off a webtoon. It's called Unlock My Boss.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something
Yeah,
else.
me too.
Yep.
Oh man, this show has ruined me. This show has ruined my mind.
What you think? Somebody text me what he thinking about to say. I said unlock. Oh,
There you go.
I wasn't gonna say that, Baron.
Oh, man.
And get me off this damn screen, bro.
Nah, that's what you get.
We
Hot.
have gone off the rails.
Oh,
It's hot.
hey. I'm finna go to sleep.
Listen, with all that said,
This is
congratulations, you guys have leveled up to 273. This was the WXP podcast. We out of here, y'all. See y'all next week.